Havana, ooh, nah, nah. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, nah, nah.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you guys are interested in this look and how I got it, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with moisturizing my face. I'm going to show you this moisturizer that I use. It's called Pariah. It's called Pariah Mother of All Creams, and I initially got this for my daughter. My daughter suffers from eczema, and I needed to find something to help with her skin. I've tried various different products and it just didn't work for her. And if you guys didn't know, something about eczema is one of the causes is because your skin does not contain moisture. I have very dry skin. Well, I have a combination of oily and dry skin. It just depends on which side of the bed my skin woke up on, because some days it can be very oily, other days it can be very dry to where it's like, oh my gosh, like what's going on with my face. So I went ahead and I purchased this on Amazon, and it was, I think it was about for $30. I don't know, but I found this because I seen a lot of great reviews on it, and I just liked the fact that it had 13 different essential oils and vitamins in it. But yeah, I love the consistency on this. Let me just quickly show you, and that is the reason why I use this for my face. Just a little bit goes a long way, and I feel like when I apply this, my skin stays moisturized for several days. I mean, just one application of this and my skin stays moisturized the entire for several days. I can wash my face a whole bunch of times and it's still moisturized. I mean, guys, this is the bomb. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna apply a little bit of this. Okay, so after I'm done with that part, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to prime my face. And I used to use this for the longest. I love Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. I love this. However, I recently changed to the Marc Jacobs, and this is Perfecting Coconut Face Primer. Now, something that I love is coconut. I love everything coconut. I'm obsessed with eating coconut, drinking coconut. I love all coconut products. If I could be a coconut, no, that's just too much, but you guys get the point. I love everything coconut. So when I seen this, I'm like, I had to get it. I don't mind if I go out and I smell like coconuts. I just love coconut. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color correct. You guys don't have to do this part. I like to do it, and I'm going to go ahead and do this because I get a shadow around my lips. As you guys can, I don't know if you guys can tell, but my lip area just gets very dark throughout the day, and it looks like I ate a box of chocolates. It's just bad. And my under eyes is just really dark too, and it's just a bad habit of not sleeping. I like to go in with my Becca color corrector, and this is in the color Peach. I hope my camera catches that. Okay, there it goes. So that's in the color Peach, and I'm gonna try to use my fingers. I have nails, I have to get them done. I hate getting products in my nails. I just hate digging in there and cleaning it out. I like to use a brush when I have nails on, but I feel like every time I use a brush, it leaves streaks. It picks up too much product. So I'm gonna go ahead with the back of my finger. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna apply it. See, I am not liking this, using it with my finger. Like, this is horrible. I hate the feeling of it. It's just my pet peeve. Now that we've applied a color corrector, I'm going to go in with a concealer to cover that up. And for concealer, I like to use the, where is it? Well, I like to use the Kat Von D concealer. I love this. I don't know what shade this is in, but I'm going to go in with this. And I'm just going to blend it out with my beauty sponge. So I'm going to apply the product on my beauty sponge. And I'm just going to push the concealer into the areas where I color corrected. Since the mouth area gets very, very dark, I'm just gonna go the extra mile, and I'm gonna go in with my Smashbox Studio Skin Waterproof Concealer, and this is in the shade medium. So I'm gonna go in with this, and I'm gonna apply just a very thin layer of this around the lips. Okay, so the next step, I'm gonna go in with my first layer of the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. Let me see if you guys can see that. I love this. This is in the shade Rose Gold. I love everything Rose Gold, so when I seen this, I'm like, I gotta get it. I literally just want to pour my entire face in this thing. It's just, it's magic. Can you guys hear my stomach growling? Oh my god. I don't know what's going on. I might be hungry, I don't know. Yeah, my diet is horrible, guys. I'm always on a diet. But the problem is, I don't eat breakfast, so I try to force myself to eat breakfast. And yeah, I don't eat enough. I know I'm a little bit on the heavy side. I've gained some weight, but I actually gain more weight when I don't eat. And that happens with everybody, actually, because your metabolism, it just slows down if you just don't eat breakfast, or if you don't eat enough meals, because your body just goes into starvation mode, even though you don't feel like you're starving. But yeah, my stomach is telling me otherwise. I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty foundation. I love this foundation. This is in the color Gingerbread. Now that I finished with the Beauty Blender, I'm going to go in with my Tarte foundation brush. I love this thing. This gives you a airbrush look. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to lightly go over my face with this, and it's just going to help buff things out. Okay, so for this part, after we apply the foundation, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to pick up some product, and I'm just going to buff all of this into my face. You see, so it doesn't look like it's doing a difference. You see, it's not changing the color. So now I'm going to take my beauty sponge, and I'm going to spray a little bit with my Urban Decay setting spray. I'm just going to dab all of that into my face. So for the next step, I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Lock-It concealer, and this is in the shade Warm. So I'm going to go in with this concealer, and I'm just going to highlight the areas that I want highlighted. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend this in. And whenever you're highlighting, you want to go a couple of shades lighter than your skin. I like to go extra because that's just me. I'm extra. I like a very highlighted under eye. Now the reason why I'm doing this first and I'm not blending this out along with my contour is because it looks super muddy when I do it. So I gotta do this first and then my contour. So after you got those areas highlighted, now I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown contour, well, foundation stick. This is in the color Espresso, and I'm going to use this to contour my cheeks. I'm going to contour my cheeks, and I'm going to contour the top of my forehead. I'm not going to use it for my nose, and I'm not going to use it for under my face. I just don't like the way it feels. I just like to use powder for those areas. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to apply this all over my big old forehead. And we're just going to decrease that baby. We're just going to shrink it. And this helps if you have a big forehead such as I do. It's magic. It's going to make it look a lot smaller. So the reason why I smile is because I have big old cheeks. And I just need to know that I'm going exactly under my cheekbones. Well, I'm not going to bring the contour all the way down, but it helps me know that I'm not going into my chin or my cheek. Okay, so after I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buff it out with my Tarte foundation brush, and I'm just going to gently buffer that out so it doesn't look so harsh. So after we're done with that part, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to carve my contour out with my matte concealer. I don't know what shade this is in, but I love using this concealer. I like to use it for carving out my contour for my eyes. I just love this concealer. So you kind of see like the difference now with instead of this and just help carving that out, it just helps bring it out more. And I'm not gonna leave it like that, but we're gonna blend this out as well. Okay, so once we're done with that, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte foundation brush, and we're gonna just blend that out so that way there's not a harsh line. You don't have like a line just separating the entire face. Guys, so now that we finish highlighting and contouring with the cream products, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set it first with the Ben 9 banana powder, and then once we're done letting that bake on our face, we're going to go in with powder products, and we're going to go ahead and contour with powder, and I'm going to finish contouring my nose with powder. I just feel like just that extra step helps my makeup stay in place. So I'm going to pick up some of this Ben Nye banana powder, and I'm going to pick it up with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to set my under eye area. Now, you don't want to pick up too much product. I'm going to go in with very thin layers. So for the eyebrows, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, and this is in the color Ebony, I believe. Yeah, this is in the color Ebony. So I'm going to go ahead with this, and I'm going to color in my eyebrows. Okay, so now that I'm done drawing it in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz, I'm going to go in with this NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder, and this is in the color Dark Brown. So I'm going to go in with a darker shade, which is this one here. If you guys can see that, I'm going to go in with this shade here, and I'm going to apply a little bit of powder right here, just to darken that area just a bit more. Okay, so after that's done, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil again, but I'm going to go in with this end, and we're just going to buff out and just clean what we just did. So we're going to buff this section out. You want to just lightly buff that out so it doesn't look as dark. And then I'm going to go in with my matte concealer again, and we're just going to carve out the eyebrows. Okay, so once we're done with the eyebrows, I'm going to go in and I'm going to highlight the brow bone with my Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm going to use this color here, which is called Sunburst. Okay, and to finish off my eyebrows, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and I'm going to apply this over the eyebrows. Okay, so now we're going to wipe off the banana powder. I'm going to go in with my favorite bronzer, and I'm going to go in with Bobbi Brown, and this is in the color Deep. So I'm going to go in with this, and I'm going to contour my nose, and I'm going to use a Morphe brush for this. Okay, so for this part, I like to clean up the contour a little bit, and I'm going to go with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. So I'm going to pick up the color Lyric, which is this one right here. I'm going to use this brush from Sephora, and I'm just going to pick up just a little bit of Lyric. And I'm just going to go down the side of where I contoured my nose. At this time, this is my favorite part of everything, and it's bronzing. I'm gonna try not to get carried away, but I love bronzing. I just love the way it looks on my face. And my two favorite bronzers besides Bobbi Brown, I used Bobbi Brown like forever for my face. I just used to pick up a lot of product and just pour it all over my face. But this time, I fell in love recently with my Coco Chanel bronzing powder, and this is the Healthy Glow Luminous color in the color Deep. Let me just quickly show you how it looks. So this is the color. Okay, trying to make sure that my camera picks it up. There it goes. Okay, so that's the color, and I'm going to go in with that as well with, and I'm sorry guys, I know I'm not pronouncing this right, but it's Terracotta Guerlain, and this is in the color for Moyen Blondes. It's such a weird name, and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to go in with my Healthy Glow first, or my Coco Chanel first. And I'm going to go in with my Morphe R2 tapered brush, and I'm going to pick up a lot of the product because, I mean, you'll see. I just love it. It gives you a healthy glow. So I'm going to just put this over my cheeks, right above where I contoured. Okay, so now for the next part, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the Milani blush, and this is in the color Rose de Oro. So I'm going to use this. Now I'm going to apply some of this blush onto my cheeks. For this part, now I'm going to go in with my my Laura Mercier, if I can find it. My Laura Mercier Candid Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder once more. And I'm just going to buffer this, or I'm going to use this and buffer this into my face. Okay, so now I'm going to go into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette again. And this time I'm going to go in again with the color Lyric. And I'm going to pick up just a little bit and I'm going to apply it under the eyes. Just a small bit. You don't want to go too crazy. You see how I'm just making just a small triangle. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight the nose, and I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty highlighting palette, and this is in the Summer Highlighter palette. So this is the Summer Highlighter palette from Huda Beauty, and I'm going to go in with this shade here called Malibu. I hope my camera catches that. There it goes. I love this color. So I'm going to go in with my brush, and I'm just going to go on the top of the bridge of my nose. You see that? It's just so beautiful. And then I'm going to go towards the bottom. Just going to make I know I look a little bit crazy, but I just love highlighting my nose. So because I love highlighting so much, I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty palette again, and I'm going to go in with this time with the Saint Tropez color. Now this one is creamy, so I have to pick it up with my finger, unfortunately. And I'm just going to dab a little bit of this here. I'm going to dab a little bit of this on the tip of my nose and on the bridge. So over the Malibu, I'm just going to do just a little bit, not too much. And then I'm going to use that same highlighter, and I'm just going to highlight my eyebrow bones with it. It's just difficult with my fat fingers. I got sausage fingers. Oh Lord. I know this is like so off topic, but did you guys ever watch the movie Freddy Got Fingered? And how there's this one part where they're singing, "Daddy, would you like some sausage?" That's what it just reminded me of. Oh my gosh, I'm such a loser, but yeah. Anyways, moving past that. So after I'm done highlighting that, I'm going to go in and I'm going to highlight the top of my cheekbones. So after I'm done with that part, now I'm going to go in and highlight the top of my cheekbones. And for this part, I like to go in with my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is in the color Moonstone. If you guys have not used this product, this is like the holy grail of all the highlighters. I just love how it looks. Let's see, maybe if I back it up a little bit. For some reason my camera's not catching the way it looks. There it goes. Yay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply that over the cheekbones. Or on the top. You guys know what I mean. Alright, so after we got that section of the face done, I like to go in with my Morphe E47 brush. I love this brush for contouring. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to just, I'm not going to darken the contour any more than what it is. It's already contoured enough, but I like using the flat end of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up, because it's just, I just feel like it needs a little bit more bronzer. I'm going to go in with my terracotta bronzer, and I'm going to pick some of this up with the end of the brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this across right above where I contoured. You see? Now, I like layering things. I just don't like picking up a lot of product. So if you guys want it darker, you guys can just layer more and more and more. Okay, so now I went ahead and finished my eyes, and I've applied some eyelash extensions. Unfortunately, these are not my favorite eyelash extensions. But those are just the drugstore kind. I had some eyelash extensions from Lily Lashes, and my husband decided to throw them away. He said he didn't, but I know he did. They just didn't up and disappear. I'm going to go ahead and finish off with spraying the Urban Decay All Nighter. And once I've set that in, I'm just going to grab something and I'm going to fan that until it dries. I hope you guys enjoy this makeup tutorial. Again, if you guys want to see a video of my hair routine or how I did my winged eyeliner, or even a tutorial on how to put eyelash extensions, let me know in the comments section. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you guys want to see more, please let me know. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!
Havana, ooh, nah, nah. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, nah, nah. He took me back to East Atlanta, nah, nah, nah. All of my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners. Havana, ooh, nah. You didn't walk up with that, how you do